Wondering why your circle looks like a hexagon or a weird ruffled tortilla? Maybe your project is gapping when you do decreases? Let's fix these things. Hello and welcome back to Lucky Day Crochet. In this tutorial, I'll give you my tips for evenly spacing out increases for a perfectly round circle, as well as how to make a nice hidden decrease. This info is perfect for anyone who wants to make anything in the round, whether it's a stuffy, coaster, or hat. Let's start with increasing. Increasing means you're adding stitches to make your piece wider or larger. When you're working in the round, this helps your piece grow outward in a nice even circle. I've just finished my first round. When working with single crochet, your first round is almost always going to be 6 single crochet. For a basic single crochet increase, all you do is place 2 single crochet into the same stitch. This turns 1 stitch into 2. For standard circles and spheres, you'll always follow this same pattern. If you notice, the round number is the same as the number of stitches that you'll be making 6 times. Round 2, for example, you're increasing 6 times, which means you're making 2 single crochet over and over again. My little trick for remembering is to count my stitches as I'm working them, and I always count the increase as 1 and 2. So for round 3, I would count like this in my head. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In order to avoid your circle turning into a hexagon, you want to avoid starting each round the same way. You don't want your increases to be on top of each other. My favorite way to space them out is to split the first batch of single crochet of even rounds in half. I know that might have sounded confusing, but let's check out round 4 for an example. We know for round 4 we're making 2 normal single crochets and an increase. I want to split the 2 normal single crochets in half, so I would count like this. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the end of my round would end with a 3 since it began with a 4. We're starting with a normal single crochet and ending with a normal single crochet. And then for round 6, we'd be splitting the 4 single crochets in half. So we'll start the round with 2 normal single crochet. Then we'll increase and make 4 normal single crochet. Then repeat that around the round until you end it with 2 normal single crochet. Now let's talk about decreasing. This is how you shrink or shape your piece, like narrowing the top of a plushie or curving in a sweater sleeve. When working on a single crochet project, the cleanest way to decrease is with the invisible decrease. Here's how. Insert your hook into the front loop of the first stitch and the back loop of the second. Yarn over, pull through both, and then finish making a single crochet as normal. There are so many ways to make an invisible decrease, but this is my favorite. This method helps your decreases blend in more smoothly, and you can use the same counting method for your decreases as well. The decrease will count as your 1, 2 this time. So this is how I count in my head for these. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And if you want to practice, I would recommend making a simple ball. It's the perfect project to get comfy with both increasing and decreasing. The rule for making balls is easy. Let's take this for example. I've made 3 rounds here, 18 stitches. So next I would make 3 more rounds of plain 18 single crochet all the way around, and then I would make 3 rounds of decreases. So however many rows you make at the start, do it again plainly, and then do it again in reverse. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed today's tutorial. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and as always, happy crocheting and stay lucky. Bye!